Hello everybody, it's Wolf again, and I figured I would do a Let's Watch of the series since, well, we do a discussing Death Battle, and I figured I'd start with this episode, Iron Man vs. Lex Luthor. Now, I don't know much about either combatants, but I did take a look at the previews, and I did take a look at the Death Battle fan blog's video of who they thought would win, and I still have a feeling that it's going to be Iron Man that wins this because, in reality, this is a numbers game that I think Tony can win, and he's got a huge advantage over Lex in that department. But to be fair, Lex is no slouch in the battlefield, so this should be an interesting fight. So let's get to watching it. It's going to be a fun one.
Technology. It improves our lives, lets you watch cool shows on the internet, and sometimes it can help you to rival gods.
Like with Iron Man, the Armored Avenger.
And Lex Luthor, arch nemesis of Superman.
Oh, I got a good name for Lex.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Dorian, your animations never get... Your animations are just awesome. That's just...
There are the
period.
prodigies.
Animation.
And then there's Anthony Edward Stark.
Please, he prefers Tony.
Howard and Maria Stark ruled a $9 billion military tech empire. They could have anything they ever wanted.
I still need to actually watch them on the cinematic universe. I haven't had
an
a chance
alien
to do
who
that.
decided to build a baby for them.
Fearing humanity would
I've got a friend who's a huge fan of
the
Guardians of the Galaxy.
The world to a new tech age. What? That was Arno Stark. We don't speak of him. When Howard and Maria
bad Arno. We don't talk about you.
They adopted Tony instead.
Yep, that's the secret origin to Tony Stark. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Iron Man's
Despite not
face
being
is just
the alien
perfect for
engineered
that.
child of prodigy, Tony's gifted intelligence and world-changing destiny were obvious at an early age. He graduated from MIT with top honors and a physics and engineering double major when he was just 19 years old.
But since this is a superhero origin, it wasn't long before tragedy struck. And by struck, I mean a car crash, and by tragedy, I mean his parents. So all of a sudden, Tony was an orphan. But on the bright side, it also made him the sole heir of Stark Industries.
Yep.
Nice.
With the entire family fortune at his fingertips, Tony pursued a life of reckless indulgence and mechanical tinkering.
A playboy
War was
philanthropist,
his income,
just like
and he enjoyed every
Delder,
bit of
former
it,
combatant
until
we've
the
had
day
on the
his
show.
eyes were open.
Yeah, open with a shrapnel-filled irony
not as
bomb.
depressed. Ouch.
Held captive by terrorists in Afghanistan, Tony
In the
learned
original
bomb was
backstory, it was
trapped
actually
in his heart,
Vietnam,
which
not
had killed him in a
Afghanistan,
week.
so...
The terrorists gave Tony an ultimatum: construct weapons for them and receive treatment, or be left to die.
But being
So,
Tony
either way,
Stark, he
he's
chose
screwed.
door number 3. He built a space-age pacemaker to save his own life, and then built a mech suit around it and murdered his way to freedom.
Oh yeah,
This
the
touched
original
on
Iron
life's
Man
most
suit
important
design.
lessons. Heroes
just-
aren't born.
It just looked like
They're
a freaking
built. A
robot.
lesson which also made for a pretty sweet tagline.
My turn.
But Tony's heart was changed in more ways than one that day. Upon returning to America, he nullified all weapons development at Stark Industries and dedicated his life to saving the world in his own way.
Yeah, we're not talking like just donating to charity and being kind to your neighbor. Tony became a one-man army of justice and began creating a new and improved armored suit that the public would eventually dub Iron Man. And
Despite
then he
not being made of
one,
iron.
And another one, and another, and then he made like a shitload more.
The Iron Man suits are numerous, but they typically come with a common base set of tools. Generally
the Iron
composed of a gold
Legion.
titanium alloy, his standard suits have the strength to lift up to 100 tons, fly at supersonic speeds, and come with an onboard intelligence system called Jarvis, which controls his weaponry and can summon other suits at his beck and call.
And for good measure,
Yeah,
these
Jarvis
babies
is gonna
come
be in
loaded head
this
to toe
one.
with weaponry. I'm talking
Well, of course.
shoulder-mounted darts, anti-tank missiles, an EMP, and the Iron Man staple, laser beam.
These
Because
repulsor blasts
what's
draw
better than
power directly
lasers?
from the reactor in Tony's chest or chest piece, depending on the time period, to fire high-mass, negatively charged muons as a concussive energy attack. Most commonly, these are fired from the palms of his suit.
But if the situation calls for a bit more firepower, he can blast an even larger beam directly from his chest piece. Unibeam!
Kind of like the devastation beam
in his
Fulgor
most
has.
often used suit, Model 13, the modular armor.
This armor specializes in adaptability, allowing Tony to swap out its individual pieces for one suited to the mission at hand.
It's the best one he
It also
has.
an extra casing known as Iron Man Armor Model 14, but you can just call it Hulkbuster.
As the name implies, this upgrade was built to contend with one of the universe's strongest beings. With a combination of magnetic and hydraulic technology, in addition to the strength of the modular armor, the Hulkbuster can deliver far more powerful punches and hold its ground against the Incredible Hulk, who is strong enough to lift a 150 billion ton mountain.
But his most
I have a feeling
advanced
that's
armor
important.
yet comes in the form of his Endosim armor. Part metal, part scary space alien parasite. Tony can summon it telepathically, use it to imprison his foes, and even suck up electromagnetic fields. Electricity.
It can
Tasty.
take hits from Storm's lightning and shoot repulsor beams so powerful they can injure metahumans who are normally able to absorb energy.
Although Tony is a
Ooh.
mere man who finds himself fighting with and against unimaginably
Yeah,
powerful
Superior Iron Man,
beings,
he's evil,
he has
isn't he?
proven time and time again that technology can compete with the world's greatest superheroes.
Well, of
He can
course.
survive blows from Thor's hammer, hold his own against Captain America, and move faster than an extremist-enhanced superhuman's eye can track.
Not to mention his suit can actually
Just
learn
like
and
Jax,
predict
who's
its
included
opponent's next
faster than
move
I can
and
see.
withstand the fury of several nuclear bombs.
Oh,
Do not underestimate the
Okay.
Golden Avenger.
yeah.
That being said, for all their power, the Iron Man suits are hardly flawless.
They've been known to malfunction in life-threatening ways and consume too much power too quickly, leaving Tony helpless.
Oh yeah,
frequently
and
pushes
usually they're
his suit and
screwed
his body
against
to
the
their
people they're
absolute
actually
limits
trying to
and
do.
past them. And
They're
his
trying to beat.
reckless headfirst mentality is responsible for landing him in trouble just as much as it is for getting him out of it. This has led to
Yeah.
him setting off a civil war between superheroes and pissing off the all-powerful Phoenix Force into killing Charles Xavier.
What? Charles? But he's the Iron Man.
And he once built a device capable of releasing 20,000 megatons of atomic energy. That's 3 times more than all of the Earth's known nuclear weapons combined.
And then he
What
just
the-
blasted it straight into the ground. All because he wanted to see what was at the Earth's core.
It didn't work out.
You are an
But
idiot,
Tony's most
Tony,
diabolical
sometimes.
nemesis isn't the Mandarin or even Ultron. It's his lifelong battle with alcoholism.
Yeah, that's
Did you
true.
say something?
He's a huge alcoholic. Screw you. Bye. Cool guys, look at explosions.
Superman is among the most powerful characters in all of fiction.
Yep.
He can destroy planets, withstand supernovas, and fly faster than light itself.
And piss
What
off
kind of
DBZ
person could
fanboys.
possibly be the arch nemesis to someone like him? You'd have to be like a
Oh,
god made of magic
Superman
kryptonite.
returns. Oh, jeez.
Nope. Just a mortal man with a passion for business, swindling, and green trench coats.
Yeah, what is
Lex
up with the green? What's with that color?
Alexander
Oh,
Joseph Luthor
specifically
began
Lex.
his rise to the top from
Is
the
it just
very
because of the
bottom.
kryptonite thing?
As a child, he lived in a rundown section of Metropolis called the Suicide Slum.
Immeasurable
Yes,
IQ,
it was
wow.
that bad. Under abusive parents, it was only by sheer willpower that Lex moved on to a better life.
Yeah, willpower and some good old-fashioned social Darwinism. His parents died in a
Yeah.
car crash when their car's brakes failed, leaving
Why does
Lex
that guy
alone.
look like he's from New
Don't
Jersey?
feel bad for a second. He used their life insurance money to get out of the ghetto and start his own company. And he's the one who rigged their brakes.
That's
Although founded
insurance
through
fraud
some
right there.
Legally questionable means. The
Legally
infamous
questionable?
Lex
That's
Luthor
illegal
successfully spread its
entirely.
influence throughout virtually all of Metropolis. In time, Lex came to practically run the city itself. Taking
Yeah.
ownership of nearly every media outlet, Luthor's positive public image went practically unopposed.
So Lex Corp's
But
kind of like
everything changed when the man of
Omni
tomorrow
Consumer
showed up.
Products.
In Lex's eyes,
Except screwed up when the
Superman
hero
was a massive
shows.
issue for mankind. If humans no longer had to solve problems themselves, they would surely become a weaker race, completely dependent upon this otherworldly savior.
You know, he's kind of got a
Lex
point there,
began his
but
crusade to remove him from
then
the
you got
equation.
people like Batman.
And then promptly insert himself as the ruler of humanity.
Lex is a cunning strategist and mechanical genius who prefers to place his opponents in unwinnable situations. However, if physical strength is required, he dons the mighty warsuit.
Must I remind you of my superiority?
The war suit is a powerful battle armor created by
You know, I
Superman's
kind of feel
other
bad
arch-nemesis,
for
the
those
alien
that,
god
for
known
Mortal
as
Kombat
Darkseid.
and versus
And
DC
it's been further
Universe.
enhanced by
It's actually
workers
not
on
that
design.
bad of a
Forged
game.
in the fiery pits
Sure,
of
the
apocalypse,
fatalities
Lex's
are
war
screwed
suit
up, the
is
story's
no
pretty
ordinary piece of
interesting, and
machinery.
it's pretty good
Despite
3D
its
fighting.
less than sleek appearance. It comes equipped with force fields, gauntlet blades, a giant kryptonite axe, and energy blasts
Oh, I love
powered by
Injustice. I can't
kryptonite
wait for the sequel.
generators.
It can also fly and has enough strength and durability to go up against Superman himself.
Despite how
Lex
capable
losing
the
all the
warsuit
time.
is, you may feel it has an obvious weak spot. The giant hole where his head is. But old Q-Ball's chrome dome is actually protected by an invisible force field.
Yep.
He just wants his
We knew
opponents
that.
to know exactly who's beating the shit out of him.
Sunshine.
Lex's weaponry goes beyond an alien metal suit.
Yeah.
In addition to his brilliant strategic mind, he has also surrounded the Earth with dozens of satellites bearing his name.
Their purpose? A gigantic game of space laser hot potato.
Because why the hell should I have to fight you myself when I could just use laser attacks?
Being a genius multi-billionaire, it's no surprise that Lex's accomplishments match the expectations.
Yeah.
He's equaled Deathstroke in combat, stabbed Supergirl, snapped
Oh.
Brainiac's neck, and
Yeah.
defeated Power Girl in a single stroke.
You can't blame him. I mean, I don't think anyone could handle more than a single stroke with Power Girl.
However, Lex is not solely dependent on
Lex,
his war suit.
the
He
boomstick
sometimes
you were
subjects himself to a kryptonite steroid, which has made him much stronger than an ordinary human.
Yeah.
Capable of surviving wounds nobody reasonably should.
Yeah,
Seriously,
like
why
the
do you have to
time
be
when a
pretty-
giant gorilla shot him in the chest with a sniper rifle, knocking him out of a helicopter.
Oh,
off the edge of
Gorilla
a cliff,
Grodd.
and landing headfirst
Are
in a
you
canyon.
trying to
He
kill
was up
people
and
again?
banging his robot chick in like a day. Oh yeah, he built a robot version of Lois Lane for, you know, sex and murder.
Wow,
Lex
you are
always
just...
wants what he cannot have.
Wow.
His know-how with robotics goes past insane and into absurd. While confined
Yeah.
to a prison cell, he built a talking flying robot that reads Moby Dick at such a high frequency it carved out an escape route through the floor itself, including perfectly shaped stairs.
But most diabolical of all, when no one was looking, Lex Luthor took 40 cakes. He took 40 cakes, Wiz! That's as many as 4 10s. And
that's terrible. Freaking
Strange thing
superhero
is,
dictionary.
that's actually officially canon.
Wait, what?
Luthor's hatred of Superman and drive to win are stronger than any machine he could create.
Yeah.
Take, for example, the time Superman threw a satellite at LexCorp Tower, bringing the building down on top of poor old Lex. This left the
Ouch.
guy with half his face ripped off, all 4 limbs blasted away, and he was impaled in 5 different places. Even like that, he still refused Superman's help. Wiz, if that ever happens to me, do me a solid and kill yourself in front of me so my dream of outliving you is complete.
Never gonna happen. But it's also that same cocky independence that serves as Lex's greatest downfall.
Yeah.
When he merged with the Zone Child,
Whoa!
it's not what you think. He gained, and I quote, infinite power.
And a secure spot on somebody's watch list.
Yeah.
The only catch was he could not use this power to harm others. But because all he wanted to do was kill Superman, he tried it anyway.
So Superman just straight up punched the god out of him.
Well, that's hardly accurate.
Come on, how else would you describe that?
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
Even
true.
so, when the Earth is threatened, you can count on Lex Luthor to look his enemies in the eye and fight for his people. And then exploit the hell out of him afterward.
Yep.
You know what happens when you take on Lex Luthor? The same thing that's gonna happen to Superman.
Yeah, he's also a bit of an arrogant dick, too.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, we don't want you to have horrible, earth-shattering regret by missing the best party in gaming. So we're gonna tell you about it.
Alright. So this fight, I'm still thinking Iron Man has a chance, but I don't know. Yeah, this is starting to get a little, I'm starting to lean a little more towards Lex's side on this one, because I mean, Lex has the whole kryptonite serum thing is gonna make him nearly indestructible, and yeah, that's gonna make it a lot tougher for Tony to kill him. But I don't know, we'll see. I really don't know who to root. I'm rooting for Iron Man because let's face it, who wants to root for the bad? Who wants to root for the bad guy when it's not Godzilla? But yeah, I'm thinking that it's more than likely going to be. This is gonna be too close to call, actually. I can't say who I think would win now. Yeah, so... we'll come back when the fight's ready to start. Ooh. Okay, so it's taking place. Hi, Lex. Ouch. Tony's got a freaking song dedicated.
Sir, we have a visitor.
Alright, Chuck Huber. Time to get to fighting.
All clear.
So the Dragon Balls...
What a joke.
Keyblade, and what the hell is that crystal rock thing? What is that?
Hands off, Baldy.
Oh.
What's that you got there? Oh, yeah. It's mine. I'll send you the bill.
Actually, sir, I should probably remind you, the contents of this warehouse belong to Miss Potts.
Pepper?
I'll forward the estimated damages fee to her account.
Great. Be discreet about it.
One of us has to be.
Oh, that's actually pretty close to me.
Remember my face, Stark. It'll be the last thing you ever see.
Oh! Unless you want and they know who each other are.
His systems are confusing my targeting. Also, adding 2 million to your charges.
Not now, Jarvis. What have we got here?
I am having difficulty determining the suit's alloy. Alien, perhaps.
My suit is invincible!
You'd be surprised.
How about this part?
Nope.
I thought you were smart.
Hey, you're the one who looks like a giant rusty trash can with
Of
legs.
course Iron
judge
Man's gonna be talking back to him when he's getting his ass whooped. That's exactly what Iron Man does.
Sir, I estimate that will be a $583 million fee.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That one's on him.
That one's on him, yeah.
Here we go. Activate the EMP.
What?
Yeah, that's not gonna really
Right.
help
Come
much.
to mama.
Oh, the Batmobile?
Oh,
Seriously?
Wait, is that the...
That's tough for that Max.
That one might actually make a dent in your wallet.
what are you talking about? It's just a car. Seriously? What kind of car was that? Where do I get one of those?
You know.
Wake up, sunshine.
Watch your left.
Oh, thanks for this. Well, that seems easy.
Thanks for the fun, Stark. It was... smashing.
Oh, no, you didn't. Hold faster.
No problem, pal. Thanks for the suit.
Yeah, Kryptonite's not gonna work against the freaking Ultron. It's actually pretty close, it seems. Ooh. Ow. Up the building you go. He's pulling a Ridley.
That current damaged your battery. Power is at 15% and dropping fast. I recommend a new plan of attack.
I have a plan. Attack!
Power at 10%.
Call that power. You are nothing.
Jarvis, reroute all power to the arm and leg hydraulics.
I have seen true power. You are nothing more than another ant to crush under my...
Oh, shit!
About that.
Good night, cue ball. What's going on?
We're out of power.
Figures.
Fool, you're just like all the rest. Building a suit to save the world. Trying to play God.
Oh.
Let me tell you something, Stark. There's only one man in the world fit to play such a role.
He's doing something, ain't he? That's not the end of him.
Me.
That's not the end of him. Here comes the weird little late alien biosuit. Whatever the hell it is. Liquid metal.
I don't know, Lex. Being a god can't be too hard. I mean, I'm the most intelligent, capable person on the planet. I'm not playing God. All this time, I've been playing human.
Oh shit, Lex is screwed. If the Iron Legion comes in, yeah, he's even more screwed. Thanks for the energy. Flamethrowers.
I'll take this.
Why is it every person who uses flamethrowers?
What?
What
Did you take?
Everything.
Bye, Lex. You're dead.
Here's the big one.
And destroy. You didn't even need to call the Iron Legion. Jeez.
That was Pepper's building, wasn't it?
Phone call from Miss Pop.
Oh shit.
Tell her I'm not here. I'm jogging.
Already answered, sir.
Tony,
Hi, Pepper. How are you?
why did Jarvis just deposit $5 billion for collateral damage?
Oh.
I'm not here. I'm jogging.
Bullseye!
Both Tony and Lex possessed incredible pieces of technology, but only one was naturally prepared for anything. Although it's true that Lex could trade blows with Superman in his war suit, the only reason he ever lasted as long as he did is because many of its weapons are based on kryptonite. Great for battling Kryptonians,
Not
but
so
okay
good for
against everybody
humans.
else.
Yes, the war suit could take hits from Superman, making it more than a match for even the Hulkbuster's power. But even against the very enemy it was designed to
See, this
kill,
is what I've
the
been-
war suit only lasts so
This is
long.
what I've been trying
Iron
to point
Man's
out.
greatest advantage was being able to adapt his strategy by remotely summoning and changing
Team
suits.
Tony for the win.
The Endosim in particular could counter nearly anything Lex could throw at it.
Plus, Iron Man has far more actual combat experience.
Yeah.
Lex treated physical combat as a last resort, beneath him, while Tony straight up enjoys it. Lex
Of course.
just wasn't suited for this.
Ah, of course.
The winner is Iron Man.
Yeah. Team Tony.
Next time on Death Battle.
Okay, let's see what we got. That's Beast? Oh shit! Goliath! Damn! Beast versus Goliath! Two Disney characters fighting it out. Damn! That's gonna be fun!
Did you enjoy this episode? Of course you did. So
Of course
please
we
click
did.
that like button and subscribe
Oh,
to the channel
man.
for more Death Battle.
But right now,
Melissa-
click the
Marissa
images
Lenti
on your
is-
screen
oh,
to
God,
check
nice.
out 1 Minute Melee, Mega Man vs. Samus.
That's
and
a really
Task of
good
Death
1
Battle
Minute
on
Melee.
Spider-Man. That shit is crazy. Plus, maybe we'll feed our intern.
Thanks for watching.
Alright, so yeah. Okay, so, that fight, I was pretty right about that one, so, yeah, everything they said, that's what that's what my thinking was. The whole thing of most of the Kryptonian weapons won't work against somebody that's not Kryptonian, is only human, like Iron Man is. And, most of what Lex can throw at him, Iron Man can take easily, and Iron Man's got pretty much everything he needs for any situation. Yeah, though, Lex is a pretty strong fighter, though, there's no question about it. But yeah, he usually only does that if he really has to. And usually he doesn't have to. He usually gets other people to do that for him. So, yeah. As for the next fight, Beast versus Goliath. Did not see that coming as an idea, and that's interesting. I don't know who I'm rooting for on that one, but should be a good one. Though, like another Marvel character right after, we already had one. Alright. So yeah, that about does it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. As always, make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and check out the Discussing Death Battle that we're going to be doing, and we're probably going to be recording it right after I'm recording this. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. See you guys next time.